Okay, good. Welcome back. You guys come up with your one sentence? Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty easy, right? Just that we have to keep working on it, improve it as we go along. Yeah. So, once again, that is not that sentence. Whatever you write is not your sentence, right? But it is a good start because only when you start you can progress. Yes, guys? The progression nature. Okay, good. So next, now that we get a message and then you figure out that message, right? Now you need to understand how do you build what? Not content yet, authority. So you must understand the ladder of actions, because if you can build content but you don't have authority, right, then you are not going to sell anyway, yes? So understand the ladder of actions. Number one is to find that pitch that when you share, it moves people. People ask you, so when are you doing it? Oh yeah, just let me know when you're doing it. Like people just get so curious about it, and that's a good thing. Right? Curiosity is one of the key components for a good message. Because only when they find that it's a gem, it's an opportunity, they want to find out what? More. Yeah, that's what you want to find out more. The next, building authority. The fact is that now that you have a few, but yet you still need authority. Do you guys agree? Everybody, right, will always buy from someone who are what? Authority-based. And I share that a lot in my business programs. So some of you are my graduates and you have no excuses not to know. Okay, no excuses. And they don't buy from what? So you should be an authority and not an expert. Some people just copy whatever people say. Expert. Okay, so although this class is about what? But yet the true definition of expert is an authority. It's not exactly a know-it-all guy. It is. The true definition of an expert is an authority. That means I have control over something. It's a very interesting phenomenon because if you find me for photography services and I ask you to choose, I always share this example, right? You either choose between 16 is to 35, 24 is 70, and 7200, sometimes I use 100L, or the other setup is I usually use 35mm, prime 50, 85, and at night I usually use 135. But I will still use my 100L macro for all the ring shots and all that. So which will you choose? Yeah, so those are camera lens, right? So by you giving all kinds of crap offers and I can do everything under the sun, right? It's only you outsourcing risk to them, that's all. Because they now have to make a decision in the context of them not knowing how to make a decision. Right? Imagine this. Hey guys, I have 5 modules. One module how to make $1 million. The other module how to make $1 million and do nothing. The other module, right, help you to use other people's skill to make $1 million. And the other module, right, you make $1 million right, just by yourself when you start, right? And the last module is how do you keep your million to make it 10 million. So can you choose 4? It's very uncomfortable, right? You mean I have to miss out one of them? Like, what the hell? You mean I have to miss out one of them? But it all sounds cool though, right? So that's the thing. You never give people choices. Here it is. It sounds very wrong, but you never give people choices. Because your obsession is that one way to do it right. Yes? You have to test other ways to know that there are flexibility, but they are not choices. Can you see the difference, the distinction? It's only flexibility. How much, how less, how personalized is it, but nothing to do with customized. You get it? Nothing specially for you, and nothing at all. It's personalized, that's all. Like putting your initial, a little bit of sparkles here and there, but not like your way. Because there's only supposed to be one way, that's why it's an authority. Right? A powerful tailor don't go to you and give you tons of options. A very good old school tailor tell you what is good for your body, that's all. They measure and say, this, that. Hey, you, big butt, center bend, side bend, make your butt look big, that's all. Hey, you got no butt, use side bend. That's all. You get it? Like, straight up. And what do? Oh, that's all. Right? What do you do? How about I give you 5 choices of lapel, you know how to choose me? You don't know what measure. You gotta choose like a Frankenstein suit also, yes? Hello? So they have to tell you what, right? They say this, that. That's like authority weighs way more important than being an expert. So understand that it is linguistic, that's just a language problem, right? But so track me on my explanation, is that okay? Because these are terms that can be very confusing. So my point is, expert secret, right? It's something that attracts people. Hello? Attracts people, right? Because everybody want to learn from an expert. But the true definition of Russell Brunson teach is authority, right? Did he tell you there's 12 ways to do it? He tells you there's only this way, get it? And he only share with you one way and a lot of personalization. That means this one you got 5 choices, all that, but it's one way. How many way? One way. So when you are going to share something and you have a mission and you have an influence, right, there must be how many ways? Some flexibility, some personalization, like I say, like do suits can put your name here and there, right? But there's only one way. Like your inner line of your suit, right? Oh, you're going to choose 3 colors, that's all. Or all the template. Oh, because you grey, don't match with other color. You choose blue, purple, or pink, that's all. They're like, oh, okay. You choose. Yes? Because they are the expert, that's why they have authority over you. You ask them, they also don't know how to choose one. Right? You guys get what I mean? Yeah, so it's very important to understand that. What is the word again? Authority. Authority. One way, and you pitch it out there and you share. Cool?
Is it like you give them 3 choices, but all 3 choices is what you think is correct?
No, you get one way of doing it, but 3 flexibility, that's all. Yeah, you get it, but it should be one way. If you have like 10 ways of doing it, by the way, it's not, you're all over the place. You're not carefully positioning yourself. Does it make sense? Yeah. One best way to discipline your kid, although there are a lot of ways. But people just want to hear this. You realize that there's only one best way, and you want to know what's the best way? You want to know? They come for my class, I tell you. Yeah, you get it? They want to know that one best way, that's all. That doesn't need them to whack their kids lah. They make sure that the kids don't have to spend 2 hours doing that, don't have to punish lah. The kids listen to them, love them, every day write them gratitude letter lah. You get it? Right? There's only one way. Right? There's only one way to get it done. There's only one way. Right? You find Benny to be the big brother, that's all. You get it? Right? There's only one way, right? Find a guy that look like an Ah-Beng, right, to coach your kids, right, and your kids will listen to him.
Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel. You get it? Gabriel. You get it? You get it, right? He look worse than me. You get it? So I look worse enough. Luckily, that's why I find him, because with him I look okay. You get it? Moving around, I look humble. You get it? So without him, I don't look that humble. You get it? Yeah. But nowadays he dress younger and younger lah. Yeah. So it's a bit different. But does it make sense? Hello? So Malaysia is very funny. We used to work in a Red Dot Traffic Building. We used to be near. How many of you have been to Red Dot Traffic Building with us? Yeah. How the old people grow up with us? Yeah. So How many people were at Faiz Shopping Centre anyway? Yeah, got 2, got 2 Faiz Shopping Centre people. That's like way back when Star Academy is born, but they're still here, so give them a round of applause, everybody come on. Rella and Bennett, okay, yeah, so that's why successful, okay, determining factor follow Star Academy, okay, anyway, so Rachel go and buy a mixed veg rice, hear this, I think it was at Maxwell Food Centre or what, she go and buy. Then she said she want this meat. And then the auntie say, no lah, this is fatty for you lah. You're too young, you take this meat. You're supposed to choose your own veggie, right? Guess, Amoy. Guess what she said? Oh. You get it? But it's very funny, but you get it, right? Like, someone tell you like that, what can you do? Oh, okay. Dabao back, still confused. They still ask me. I don't understand. Like, I'm young, but she said it's fatty. I thought young people can eat fatty stuff. Like, the logic doesn't make sense, but you follow. You get it, right? You follow, right? So yeah, very aggressive. Like, it's aggressive. But it's like tell you what you can eat, what you cannot eat. Okay. What the hell, right? There's no freedom at all. That's why they make a lot of money. That's why the old school hawker center make a lot of money. We used to eat Maxwell Food Center. There's this Western store called Tasty Barbecue. Right? Always long queue one, right? Oh, they don't give a shit about us, one. You get it? Right? Like, you want to do a bit of customized order, but saying like, I think you're scared. Right? Okay, I'll just order. Okay, that one. So, but anyway, moving on. I mean, there's an overdrive of it. The overdrive too much, right? And there's a balance of it. So I want you to understand that you have to be an authority. To be an authority, number one, before we start building, you have to first be very clear about your stand, right? Remember I said earlier, and also there's this one way, right? Some flexibility, yes, there's some rooms, right? But there must be this one way that you truly believe in. Can other way work as well? Not as effective, not as fast, not as clean, not as simple, not as clear. Need more discipline. Harder to process. Need to be an expert. Does it make sense? But that's why there's many ways to get to one point. Do you guys agree? So you are not acknowledging that there are more ways, but because this way is your preferred way, that's why you 100% just want to share this. Just this way. Can you feel the conviction?
Yes.
Like that people need that conviction because every human being secretly desire to be led. Secretly desire, right? Everybody desire to be led. Because it's very scary if you are at the top of the mountain, don't know where to go next. It's very scary. Like, imagine everybody depend on you. Would that be very scary? Like Like you want to have some direction or someone give you some feedback to where to go, right? Because if you are just alone there, then everybody just look and say, hey, where to go next? It's kind of scary, right? So everybody secretly desire to be led. It's something that maybe they won't admit, or it's something could be biologically implanted into us, right? That we need a direction to follow, right? But we don't need to care about the science of it. All we need to care about is then we need to be very firm. Very what? About what we are going to do. Cool? So there's a few ways for us to build authority. Are you guys excited? Because this is the part that is very easy. What's the word, guys? Very easy. So long if you follow what I say. Yeah, so long if you follow this formula, that's very important. So I'm going to share with you a few ways to build authority. Are you guys ready? The first way is the most preferred way that I always share in Train to Transform. Right? So one of my flagship programs, I always share this is that you have to forever, right, understand this. The McDonald's story. So what's the McDonald's story? The Super Size Me. What's the story? What's the story about? What's the learning there from the Super Size Me? Not the moral of the story, but how did the guy become famous? Do something what? Yep, obsessed, right? Extreme, right? Very good, that's the term, but we're going to hold back a little while, okay? Yeah, so he got obsessed, right? And he go full bananas 30 days, right? Just go crazy, right? So, anybody know this guy who wrote the book 4 Hours Work Week? Anybody know? He's zero expert in anything he do. Nothing at all. But why he can have the authority to write 4-hour body? How can he have that authority? Right, he had a book, right, to say that how do you build like what 25 pounds of muscle in like the matter of like 6 weeks or something. How can he dare to say it and he tell you off and tell all the fitness coach of how? He did it, number one. Right, so the idea is he did it before or he did it during his journey. So here it is. So what I want you to do is this as well. So be obsessed for 30 days, that's all. Simple as that. So even you have zero experience, you just need to be crazily obsessed for 30 days and extremely document down the whole process, that's all. Then you earn the rights. Simple as that. That's what Tim Ferriss do. 30 days, attach himself to Yale's, university, get a lot of scientists to test him, get 5 bodybuilding experts to tell him the best tips, right? And he choose and test, right? And by the end of 30 days, he figure out everything. Yes? 30 days of obsession creates your earn the right. Because you can tell me you do for 7 years, do you have scientific proof or not? He have, yes? Because everything in the whole part of the 30 days was measured, tested. Everything was being measured and tested, and every expert came in to give the expert advice, research done, thesis being opened up again to reread, right? To create the real formula of how to build muscle in the fastest way. So he only need to work out 4 hours, what? A week. I think 4 hours a week, yeah, on bodybuilding. So a week, 15 minutes or somewhat, then he can still achieve the result where a lot of people take hours in the gym and can never get there. Sorry, I think he used 4 hours a month, not a week. So his 1 month total workout hours 4 hours. Nobody believe, but no fitness person there will tell him off. Because he has scientific research to back up every of his doing. The supplement stack as well. So the supplement stack, where you get nutritionists come in. So is it his advice or everybody else's advice? But can he teach it? And that's better than your stupid advice, right? All these experts out there, right? You get their advice, right? Do you have their endorsement? Remember I say earlier, third party what? Authority, right? Endorsement, right? So if everything you do is not by you in the first place, would that be awesome? Hello? That indirectly, right, does it create content for you? Yeah. So one of our students called Jia Min, right? Jia Min, she's doing cake, right? And she want to do vegan cake. Want to do vegan cake. Sounds cool? A lot of people are in the vegan diet and all that, right? I say very easy. 30 days, go obsess, meet everybody who is vegan, right? And talk to them, let them taste the cake, make all the influencers, just every day document down their whole obsession path, right? And put that story onto your website, right? Do you think the vegan people will sold by the cake? Because you saw the whole process of how the cake is created, tested, then you still do launch someone, like 30 days later you do a launch, invite every vegan down, right? Like 30, 50, hundreds of them to taste it and rate it, right? Which one is the best? And then they pick the best, and then you call yourself the best vegan cake. That's all. So you earn your rights. So someone can be baking it for the entire 1 year, 10 years, doesn't matter, right? But because of your 30 days of obsession, and people love to read this kind of story, yes, because they know that there's a way you do it, right? Then you earn the rights. Voila. Simple as that. Sounds cool? Yeah, so that's how you earn the rights. It's not about how many years. All this is like, subjective, right? What makes you think that you have 10 years of experience, you can teach better than me? Right? It's just subjective, right? So the idea is prove it. If you can, do it to the extreme, right? Attach expert, attach university to put it as a thesis, speak to prof, you get a professor, ask them, do they want to adopt this? Because when you wrote a book on this, they can use it to be a thesis. Right? So will some of them want it? Yes. Because a lot of people are writing their thesis, right, for their PhD and all. So you attach to one of them, it can become a scientific research, can become a scientific paper, right? Hello? Yeah, so that will be very powerful. If it's published on the paper, it's published, not on newspaper or the paper, depends on the scientific research. Do you earn the ultimate rights? Yeah. You kill everybody in the industry. That's it. Simple? Yeah. So think about it. Do you need any prior experience? No. I told you already. Crazy idiot eat McDonald's 30 days also can make the movie and make $1 million. Yeah. Right, it shows a lot. You get it? Like, you can have a dietitian talk about like health and nobody is going to watch that boring movie. Yes. Boring, every day talking about food, eat clean, right? You just get someone who eat McDonald's 30 days, that's it. Make tons of money and get out. Yeah? Hello? Yeah.
Can I say that because you can see the visualization that this McDonald's product can make you very unhealthy and disease-wise?
Evidence, right? See, yep, you're right. So what was one of the most popular personal trainer, what he did? Anybody know? There was one guy.
He made himself fat.
Yeah. So everybody trainer, what he do is, he makes himself fucking fat, right? Obese, appear on talk show, then say 30 days or 90 days, check it out. He go back to his same, I think 6% or 8% body fat percentage. So he ultimately earned his right. You get it? So don't tell me I'm always fit. Eat until I'm fat that I show you, right? He really eat until like his respiratory got problem. What? I think it was an interview, right? He has some heart issue. I mean, there's a fine line to it, but he went to the, he went full retard. Yeah, he went to the full retard mode. Yeah, yeah, because when you are extreme, always he's like, he cannot even like say 5 sentences and all that, right? But then on, right, he go back again and prove to you that, my way works. You cannot fight me anymore. You go and eat fat lah. You want to challenge me? Go lah. You go and do it. See, you can do it. Hello? Yes? So understand this. Got nothing to do with what you have before. If you have anything before, I call that a what? Bonus. You get it? Oh, you have some experience. Good bonus, right? How the hell anybody get started then if everybody needs some experience before that? Yes? So the only thing you need to take away from building authority, apart from a few more points, this is the main one, right? Choose topic, love it, everybody love it, be 30 days extreme obsessed. That research, it's almost like doing a PhD, yes? That's all right, doing a PhD thesis, right? Be obsessed about it, right? Voila. Nobody can challenge you, right? Because you did it, right? Unless they go for their 30 days to find out that yours is wrong, right? So don't fake it. Like I told Jia Min as well, don't fake it, right? Really go and make sure it is the best vegan cake, yes? Buy all the vegan cake versus yours, right? Ask, test, and finally become that one, right? And then do you think she will sell 10 cakes? No, there's that one best cake, that's all right. There's just one best cake. And then even if you don't like the cake or you don't know the cake, will you be curious? If you are vegan. Because have you heard of that best cake nonsense? Right? Let's better go and buy one and freaking go and test it, right? Because you'll be curious, right? Like, who the hell claims that they're the best cake, right? Then you'll go and read the story. They go and buy. Yeah. So that's what she's going to do. In I think February or March. Because now she's doing another thing. So that's my launch plan for her for this year, right? To indefinitely hit 100K. No problem. Yeah. Got it? Simple? Yeah. Not difficult, to be honest, right? It's just you must have the discipline to complete, right? So you pick something that the audience love, and you have some passion in it. Hello, guys. You no passion, 30 days, you 12 days, 2 days you give up. 2 days you meet me again. And then I decided to change the 30 days. Every 2 days you change another 30 days. They never get that. Hello. Okay, so obsess for 30 days. Is it a good point? Yes. It's not covered in the book, but I felt that this is very relevant as well, right? So in that process also, what else can you do? Right, you can do what's this word? Barter, trading as well, right? So help me, and my story is going to get published, so you will get famous. Sounds cool? Because if you're part of the research or you're part of the trainer that comes up with that theory, and I always credit to you, do you think people will start searching for you? Hello? Yes. Yeah, so will you get famous along the way? Do you sure get clients along the way? Yeah, so do you think they'll help you? They will, right? Or even if that's not so, is that I'm doing this process and it works and I've tried it and it's awesome, I've been doing research, right? But Alvin, can I help your company to do this process or not? But I'll do it for free. But if it's awesome, right, can you write me a testimonial? Yeah, that's all. So you collect what? Testimonial. You don't have to do it for money, but you must understand the order, right? So you want to build authority, collect gazillion testimonial of real results, right? Real numbers. So you did your 30 days. Now can you do 30 days to other people? For free. Hello? Because you do 10% and 10 different spectrum. The word is what? Spectrum means that you are really an expert. Mom, right? Busy mom, free mom, housewife, teenager, slim down also, adult, working adult, right? 60-year-old person, right? Single parents. Everybody can slim down in your process. What does it mean for you? Right, so it's spectrum. What's the word, guys? So don't just focus on one way. That means everybody else have done this one way and get it right, then your way must be right. Yeah? You realize? So can you straight away go to this? Start from this? You can, if you really have a process that you have and you don't want to do through this 30-day obsession, right? Some of you have some certification experience or have really some prior knowledge. Right? So cool, don't need. But you just collect that crazy, detailed, specific testimonial. Yeah, specific. Best of all, not just written, but video testimonial, because there's truth in seeing. You get it? It's not about slimming down seeing. It's that when you show a video of someone saying testimonial, right, can you feel the person more? Rather than a text, right? So you want to collect video testimonial as well. So that's how you build authority. So what I'm sharing with you is not what you have, but it's how do we start now. Got it, right? How do we start? Because it might be a new field for you. It might be something you've been working on, but you didn't establish that. So you want to do that. Okay, number 3, most importantly, right, is your what's this word? So storytelling. So I'm going to share a little bit of storytelling, because if you tell the right story, you earn the authority. Here it is. If you tell the right story, you earn the authority. Early on, like I say, my deconstruction skill is with me for how many years? Since primary 5. Many years, right? And it's going to keep adding on, right? But my business years is only like 8 years. You see that? So my skill transcend beyond in the practice of business. Hence, I earn the right. Can you see what I mean here? Because this is a primary 5 thing. I practice across different industry, right? In terms of even me positioning myself, being a cool kid also, which I never once was, you know, and I've tried so many ways in army as well. I was in charge of tug of war. You know what's tug of war, right? For games day. Nobody have ever lost before. My 8th batch of BMTC recruits, right? They tasked my sergeant to coach in a specific way. None of them have a route. I deconstruct the way to hack the system. Yeah. So I've always been doing it, and it has always worked. You get it? So when people hear that, right, does it matter about my business experience? Because it's the skill that people are looking for, not the business years. There's no meaning behind the years, right? Can you be day 1, but you spend 20 years building a specific skill? Hello? You can be, right? So we're going to do an exercise in a while time, but not now. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about story building. Is that okay? Okay. You guys ready? Yes. Anyway, you guys look energetic today. I don't know why. Like, 90%, not all, but you look cool, awesome, right? Yeah. So give the person next to you a high five and say, "I'm very awake." I'm very awake. Yeah. Like give them another high five and say, "You sleep is your problem." Yeah. Okay. So you remember they sleep. They ask you later what he teach. You don't tell. Don't tell. Over already. Yeah. I'll sell the recording. I'll sell the recording to you. Okay. Got it, guys. So once again, let's talk about story building. So there's a few components, because story building is an art, right, guys? It's an art. So I don't have the luxury of time, because, like, you know, I have 5 p.m. right, but I want to still cover this because it's a very powerful art. Is that okay? I want to share. There's a few components you need to know. Number 1, right, is to first establish your character. Establish your what? Character. So if you are a real human, you must have what? You must have what? It's a real character. You must have one word. Start with F. Yep. So establish your character. So as you describe yourself, there must be flaws. So if you share a story that you are perfect, you're born with a perfect hairstyle, and my hairstyle stay like this, never comb, never grow long, never cut, just like this. Every day I just do it. That's why I earn the right to teach you how to comb your hair. Then there's nobody who trusts you. Get it? Then you're ridiculous, right? And you know my hair don't shake. You all know, right? My hair stays like this permanently, right? Yeah. It's how many years to figure out the art of hello. There you go. But anyway, but the fact is this. So establish your character. It must include in a flaw. So once again, I'm just telling you distinction, right? The exact process, we don't have the time for it, but I want you to know the distinction because these are the key things, right, that makes you get success, okay? So number one, establish flaw. Number two, right, establish desire. Because could your desire be similar to your audience desire? Not just similar, it have to be the same. Remember the one message that you attract them in? So you must have that desire as well, right? So you want to share that desire they are craving for as well. Simple as that. So number one is to establish character with flaws. Number two is to establish your desire. That means what do you really want? So I really want to slim down, but the fact is that if I want to slim down, I've tried a lot of ways. I tried this, I tried that, and I tried this, and I tried that, right? So they know what is your desire. They're similar as well. You know a desire for parenting, coaching, teaching, slimming down, becoming better, becoming fit. They know your desire, and it's usually what? Similar or different from that desire? Extremely similar. You have the map totally like that desire, which is why you are in this field anyway. Yes, guys? Yeah. Right, so desire. Number three, right, is that in every story, right, there will be a conflict. What's the word, guys? Conflict. Yeah, so you must add a conflict. Because if there's no obstacle that get you there, means you are the only person that ever get there and it's not duplicatable. Right? And the truth of the matter is you don't have to lie. Anybody who have been through a process will know there will be conflict, yes? Conflict of yourself, not being able to do it, conflict of external factor, conflict of methods. You know what's called methods, right? That means I've been using the wrong method, right? I never get there. Or external factor like friends, family, environment, industry, trend, current situation, whatever, or myself, right? So these three factors. So I call it, in the book, I call it three things. Right now, inner, outer, and vehicle, that's all, right? So inner belief that stopped me, outer belief that stopped me, or vehicle that stopped me. Vehicle means the methodology, yes? Vehicle means the methodology, right now. You guys got it? Hello? Yes. Awake? Yes. Awake, open your eyes. So you cannot tell me awake like that. Some of you all do this. Awake? That's not awake. Hello? Open your eyes. Okay, number 4. Aha moment. So follow this very basic format. That's the best I can strip it down for you guys. Okay? Aha moment, right? So number 1, I talk about my character. I talk about my flaw. Does that make me real? I talk about my desire, I talk about what I want. Does that make it relatable? Yes. I talk about my conflicts. I talk about what happened to me and my issues, right? Does that make me, right, not perfect also? That means I face that as well. Does that throw rocks at other decision? Yes. Other method? Indirectly. Indirectly, right? You get it? Because I tried that before, I tried this before, I tried that before, and it all doesn't. Whoa. And then I have a aha moment, right? True, your 30 days experience. What's the word, guys? Through speaking to experts. Through perturbation means you really sit down and you got the aha moment and you go on the obsession. That means it could be your try, right? Through finally success modeling. You saw someone did it, right? And it's not common, but you went ahead and do it. Hello? Yes. Hey, the flip chart job, nothing cool, guys. Stay here, stay here. Hello. This shows a lot about your attention span. Hello, guys. Stay here. Okay, good. Got it? So, okay, come, name me the four stage again. Number 1 is what? Sorry, the 4 stage. Number 1 is what? No, not obsess. Your storytelling. Establish character with a flaw. Very good. Number 2? Yeah, so what is desire, right? Which is very relatable. Number 3 is what? Conflict, right? Something is stopping you and usually you throw rocks at other method. Yes? Throw rocks at other method, right? And number 4, you have a aha moment, right? Aha moment means it could be the solution. You got it? Or the aha moment could be you decided that you are fed up as shit and you go for the 30-day obsession. Does it make sense? You could fed up as shit. I say, F this shit about this whole guru nonsense, right? And nobody is getting it right. I'm decided to do it by myself, find my own expert, right? And really put myself into the most scrutiny test ever, right, to discover if there's any truth in this industry anyway. Yes, is there any truth in this matter? Or is there even a hope for people like me who don't have discipline to slim down? Yes? Hello? Yeah. Good. What if I tell you there's the method to sleep and slim down? Would that be awesome? Yeah, so you want to make sure that if you can come up with a method, right, that is their desired way, will be cool as well, right? What would it be cool if we spend 30 days as a whole class to figure out how can we sleep and sit down? Awesome? Right? Huh? No, really. I'm not kidding, right? So if you can really sleep and slim down, right, and you really go obsessed and you figure, I don't know how to do it, but if you figure out the techniques or what pills you need to eat, healthy pills or vegetable pills, you know what I mean? Not chemical pills that you can generate your metabolism and whatever, right? If you can figure it out, a lot of people will buy, yes or no? Yeah, a lot of people buy. Like for example, one thing that I buy, can I share with you one thing that I buy? Hack to slim down. You guys ready?
Yep.
Very cheap product, very high effective. Are you guys ready? It's called white kidney beans. White kidney beans is very interesting because if I pop the pill before 1 minute or 2 minutes from my pill, it forms a layer around my stomach and they cannot absorb the carbs. The carbs just go down and I pass out. So I won't do that for every meal, but if I have a second carbs meal, I pop on some white kidney beans. Sick shit, right, guys? Hello. Hey, body hack, guys. Hashtag. But anyway, but when you share something like that, is it an opportunity? You mean I can eat fries and don't get the carbs? Damn it, right? Rachel will dash and steal my bottle of white kidney beans because Rachel is a carbs freak. You get it, right? She's like, potato is her life. You get it, right? Potato for life. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. So let's not be overwhelmed and overload. Focus on the things that we do well and we get results. Is that okay? There will be another day for more theories and all that. But right now, right, let's go to use the next 15 minutes. This is very important, okay? And I need to really participate, right? I know it's a short toilet break. I just want to give more toilet breaks now. Is that okay? It's faster, but it's a toilet break at the same time. But I want to spend more time here, not talking. Asking yourself 2 questions. You guys ready? So, the objective. So I tell you the objective. The objective is to find out that one skill. Because I realized that if you found that one skill, that one competent, that one special talent that you have, right, and you mash it with a demand, you'll be very powerful like me. So what's my skill? Yeah, and everybody love it. You get it, right? There are people who are willing to pay me just to sit down with them, just to deconstruct their company now. So that's my skill. And it's not bounded by business, yes? Can I be teaching dating? I can be teaching anything, but it's deconstruction is a skill. And deconstruction is a evergreen adding experience skill since primary 5, yes? So I can change any field, but my strength is still. So it cannot take this away from me, right? You can take business away from me, but you cannot take deconstruction. You can diss me on business, you cannot diss me on deconstruction skill. Are you guys seeing it? So the idea is this, is that I'm going to give you 2 questions, and your job is just to really spend this quality time with me to think about that one trait, skill, or it could be mental shift. That means, what did you did? What did you did there? Right? Was it a decision-based, skills-based, or network-based? Something like that. Right? What is your one thing? Don't be bounded just by a skill, but that one thing, right, that you do that. 2 questions, you overcome a hard obstacle. Right, so there was also how many of you have obstacle in your right? Anybody? Yeah, so how do you overcome it? How do you make it right? Track those, so write down those obstacles that you face. You get it? Obstacle, and really track, right? And ask yourself, was there that one thing that you got it right and it has been repeating in your life? What got me here in the first place, right? It has been repeating. That means every time you got yourself into shit, right, that one thing pull you back up. It could be a decision, mental shift, right? Or it could be a skill, right? Number 2 is success. So track your successes as well. Is there a common trait that has always been involved that caused your success? That maybe you didn't deliberately practice in 2017, 16, 15, but when you were young, you always do that and it will always bring you the easiest way, fastest way, the cheat code way for you to get everything done. Yeah? Yes? So once again, 15 minutes, that includes a toilet break. We're not going to clap it off. I want you to stay at the zone, right? Stay at the zone, free up yourself. When you hear the bell, it's 2 minutes and we'll gather back here. Okay? So we're not going to clap it off. So once again, the question is this. Once again, hear this. You want to track 2 things. The struggles that you face first, and how did you what? Overcome them. Was it a mental shift, an action, a skill, or whatever it is, right? Track. Is there a consistency in it? Number 2, successes. Right, write down all your successes and what went right in these cases and that is repetitive. That means what do you constantly did right and you want to track that. Once again, once you have that, you pair that with your 30-day obsession, you pair that with your message, right? Then you are imba. You know what's called imba? You're them pro. Okay? Good. 15 minutes. We're going to get it back here by 3:45 and begin.